Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dakota and I'm a health coach who specializes in helping women with stress and anxiety accomplish their weight loss goals and help them feel powerful. It's really my mission to show women that they can take charge and be the boss of their health so that they no longer feel powerless or out of control. I just thought I would get on here and talk about 8 ways to reduce your cravings. So I hear this a lot from people that they have cravings for sugar or carbs and other things that are very palatable and taste really good. This is very common. It happens to all of us, I'm sure, at one point or another. It's something that I struggled with in the past. Some of the things that I craved all the time was chocolate, wine. I wanted sugar after my meals, especially dinner time. After dinner, I'd want to grab something sugary after, even if I was full. So today I'm just going to be talking about what things you can do to help with these cravings, to slow them down, and to ultimately not have them as often. We can't completely get rid of them. I think it's normal for us to have cravings, and sometimes it's okay to listen to those cravings. And other times it's your brain thinking that you need these things when you really don't. So let's get into this. So number 1 is eat until you are full. So when you're actually eating your meal, don't try to stop yourself, portion control, or measure out how much food you're eating. Just eat until you are satiated, until you are full, and you are satisfied. If you're not getting enough nutrients in your meal, if you're not filling yourself up enough, then a couple hours later, or even directly after dinner, you're going to want to reach for something else. So this is a really important one, is eat until you are full, listen to your body, and listen to how much food it needs. And then number 2 is eat satiating foods. So protein and fat, they trigger satiety hormones. And so these are the things you want to focus on eating. So saturated fat, animal fat, more natural fats, avocados, olive oil, things like that. Include that in your meals, and that will really help satiate you. Also, protein is very filling, so make sure you get enough protein. And then carbs with fiber is also a really good thing because it fills you up and it keeps your insulin low. Okay, number 3 is don't tell yourself that you can't have something. This just makes you want it more, right? I mean, you tell yourself, oh, I can't have it. I got to use my willpower, just power through it. I can't have this. And then you're feeling like you want it even more. It's really hard to avoid it. And it feels like a struggle to do that. So don't tell yourself that you can't have it. Know that, yes, you have this as an option. You can eat that thing, but try to focus on what your goals are, why you shouldn't or why you don't want to reach for that thing. Why would it be a good idea to not have it so that it can align better with your goals, rather than telling yourself, I shouldn't have it, I can't have it, I need to avoid it. That just creates a negative mindset around food and then makes you feel like you want it even more. Okay, and then before you give in to that craving, ask yourself, am I really hungry, or am I just trying to avoid a certain emotion? So a lot of times we're eating because we are stressed or, we are tired or bored or whatever it is, and we're just trying to avoid that uncomfortable feeling, because eating gets rid of that uncomfortable feeling. You feel really good in the moment, and you can distract yourself away from the emotions that don't feel good. And a lot of the times we reach for foods that are really satisfying and gratifying, like sugar. It triggers that reward system in the brain and it makes us feel better. So instead of reaching for that food to get rid of that uncomfortable feeling, Try to sit with that feeling and know that it's okay to feel uncomfortable and it's okay to have these emotions and it's not going to hurt you. So work through the feelings rather than trying to reach for the food for comfort. Okay, and then exercise, movement, light movement. Exercise does increase appetite, so it could increase cravings for things. But if you're having a craving and you're not really hungry, movement can help. It releases endorphins. It makes us feel good, feel better, have more energy, and it can be distracting, if we feel the craving coming on. So movement is really good. Just do some light movement, walking, yoga, relaxation, stuff like that. And then get enough sleep. So when you lack sleep, it raises cortisol, and this increases your appetite. And a lack of sleep also makes it harder for us to make decisions in our best interest. So we just want to focus on getting quality sleep, getting enough sleep, trying to go to bed earlier, not watching the TV before bed because that keeps us awake. That blue light can keep you awake. And this in turn can really help with the cravings and keeping the appetite lower and keeping your cortisol lower and feeling better overall and recovering faster. Okay, and then number 7 is limit sugar and refined carbs. So I know that this is what you are craving in the first place, but the more that you eat it, the more your body will crave it. It's going to trigger those reward systems in the brain. It's going to raise your insulin and your blood sugar, and it's going to put your hormones on a wild roller coaster. And that is not what we want. We want to keep things level. We want to keep them balanced throughout the day. And if you're having this up and down with your hormones, insulin and blood sugar, you're going to have crashes of energy and you're going to have these up and down cravings, and we don't want that. So I know at first this is hard, but just start with something small, start limiting your intake, and then over time you can decrease the amount of sugar that you're eating and it will get easier, I promise. It's just really hard to start, but I know it's possible because I've been through it. I know how hard it is to stop eating sugar. I was very addicted to it and wanted it all the time. So I know that it's possible. I know you can do it too. Okay, and then drink more water. This is the last one, number 8. Drink more water. Oftentimes when we are feeling hungry or craving something, we actually just need more water. I think this is something that's really underrated and we need a lot of it. Our body needs water, and if you're not drinking enough throughout the day, your body could be signaling that to you through cravings or hunger. So if you're not a fan of water, it's probably because your taste buds have gotten used to something else, maybe sweet, something that's more rewarding like sugary beverages, soda, or just sugar in general can change your taste buds. So if it's hard for you to drink water, add some lemon, add some fruit into it, and start working on drinking more throughout the day. You don't have to start with drinking a gallon, you don't have to take it that far. Just start with, a water bottle in the morning or slowly adding more throughout the day. Okay, so let me just recap here ways to decrease cravings. So number 1 is eat until you are full. Number 2, eat satiating foods like fat, protein, carbs with fiber. Don't tell yourself you can't have something. You're just going to want it more. Before you give in to that craving, ask yourself, am I really hungry? Or am I just trying to avoid an emotion? So look at your emotions, sit with it, get comfortable with it. Okay, number 5 is movement. Get some kind of movement in. It's going to help decrease stress and decrease those cravings, increase the endorphins. Good for you. 6, get enough sleep. Very important for keeping cortisol low. And then 7, limit sugar and refined carbs. I know that you can do it. Trust me, I know you can. Okay, and then drink more water. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I provide new videos every week. And if you are looking for more guidance on how to lose weight, how to decrease stress and cravings, and are ready to take control of your health and your life, that is something that I really focus on in my coaching program. So if you are interested, you can schedule a free discovery call with me by clicking on the link in the description. All right, thank you so much for listening. Bye.